Sorry, I was muted. Hello and welcome back to some more TenkoBerry Does Art. This is part 2 for last episode. I tell you, I had to end it quite abruptly. But hopefully you are all doing okay and staying safe, and hello and welcome back. As before, we are doing a cosplay, VTuber cosplay for my VTuber Avatar Oaki. And it's a redo, a remaster for the original that it still looks pretty nice down here, I tell you, but the upwards area is not the best, I tell you. Not the best. Plus it's very crinkly, I tell you, so hopefully we can work on fixing all of that soon. Soon, I tell you. Alright. I actually need to zoom into this area here, because I need to try and it's like that. Like that. Yeah. And then we do a squiggly line here. And then there's supposed to be another one right here. But it's gotta be very tight squeeze, I tell you. From a distance you won't notice it overlining on the, thing there. Alright. Also I will say, once again, if you're interested in helping out, Sherry Phillip, this is, the cosplay that we're doing now. They sadly got dropped, so I'll link their thing down in the description if you're willing to help, I tell you. Alright. Let us go like this. Not too bad, not too bad at all. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Feel like I should really, up the sizing over here for this bit right here. Even by a little, it will go a long way. There we go. I love how I kinda gave up with this squiggly and just did a smiley face, basically. Look at that smiley face. Oh, that cracks me up. There we go. Not too bad, actually. Do that there. And a squiggly line in the middle over here. It looks like a very happy, face, I tell you. I was, watching a video earlier, I tell you. And it was someone doing art. And it was, filling up a space of, like, it started off at 100 and then now it's at, like 300 now, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was 300. Sorry, I was just double checking myself there. But now they're at 300 and they fill up like an entire canvas of all these different bits of art. And I tell you, I'm really jealous of how they do their shading, because it's some beautiful shading. They go into the yellow and the blue for their shading. So, you see this, I tell you, so light would be more on the yellowish side, so the opposite of that, would kind of be this. I can't remember how they explained it. They explained it a lot more better. If you want to go check them out, their name's Orb. And they do some great stuff, I tell you. They do some great stuff. Yeah. Actually, that went a lot easier than I thought it would. And actually looks not too bad. You can kind of see what I'm preparing to do, I tell you. We need to make sure the point is in the middle. Oh, boof. There we go. That works out pretty nice. And now we have the struggle part. The bow tie. The dreaded bow tie, I tell you. Bow ties. Oh, I'm sorry, I burped there. Bow ties are great, I tell you. And they're also some of the hardest things to draw, I tell you. As you can see, you know, it's kind of ended up a little bit wonky. And that little design bit there, it's a little bit too much on the one side. That's actually not too bad, I will keep that one. How is their tie? It's kind of a greyish, kind of blackish, you know, design. Very professional, upstanding kind of style. A bartender tie. And bow tie. That's what it's like. And they are a bartender after all, so... I may also try shading it a little bit to kind of make it look more normal. More normal. Alright. Not too bad at all. Bit too bright, bit too bright. You have to think about the other colours here. There we go, I was just doing a button there. Oopsie daisy, I have to fix the corners. Worst part to fix, I tell you. Sometimes it just leaves these rigid lines, as you can see. And that's not the best sometimes, I tell you. But I've been quite enjoying, you know, Sherry Phillips, you know, streams, the ones that I'm able to catch, I tell you. I just, you know, leave so many streams on in the background, you know, a lot of the time. While I'm doing stuff, you know, it's quite comfortable, you know, comfortable, cozy time. I think it's like, you know, 2 Japanese VTubers that I, you know, have in that list of, you know, streams to get, you know, over with, to watch. I do also want to improve my knowledge on Japanese, I tell you, so that's why I also listen to them. I think one thing that we're going to have to do at one point, there's a series I planned for a long time, but it's Minecraft, but I use Minecraft to learn languages. Or can I use Minecraft to learn languages? That's what I'm trying to say, I tell you. And that is a thought that I've had for a little while, I tell you. It's a serious idea that I've had for at least 3 years, I tell you. And I wanted to do, the first one is Japan, you know, Japanese. I thought it'd be quite good, I tell you. The only problem is you would have to, you know, stick with me as I, you know, translate all the language. It would take me 300 years or 400 years before I would be able to fully translate the language, I tell you. So, I do not think I'll be doing it off of scratch, I tell you. We'll probably have to, what do you call it? Sorry, I'm getting distracted now. I'll probably have to, what do you call it? At least, you know, get some, you know, basic stuff, you know, ready. I already have a lot of basic stuff. In Daisy, I used to talk to, like, Russians and all that. So I would learn at least basic, you know, Russian and what do you call it, Chinese and all that, to at least, you know, communicate, like, you know, I need food, I need water, do you have any food? I don't think it really worked out too well, I tell you. Plus after a while, I don't think I met many Chinese people, I tell you. They kinda went extinct on that server. Sad that, I tell you, sad that. There. Adding some, you know, button design, I tell you. Button design. Always good to add some colour, I tell you. Might actually do this as like the outline for it. It's actually not a bad colour at all. Maybe not just the outline, maybe. Maybe I'll fill it all in. It really is just a better colour, I tell you. There we go. We try to stick to the, you know, source material as best that we can, I tell you. As best that we can. Alright. Is there anything that I need to do up here? No? We got the buttons, we got This should go down like this over the other one. But who cares? Who cares, I tell you. Who cares? We don't have to make it too complex, do we? Here we are, you know, adding some detail to the mustache now. To at least, you know, give it some design flair, I tell you. Nice and smooth. Yeah, not too bad. So I do kind of feel like I should just, you know, make them all go up to the middle. Huh. Kinda just connect it all up. Or maybe I'm overcomplicating it, who knows? Who knows, I tell you. You know, one thing that's weird, I tell you, as it's coming up to the winter time, is that it's going to be another year since the Christmas truce, I tell you. For any of you who do not know what the Christmas truce is, you know, back in the Great War, World War I, 1914 to 1918, you know, people from both sides, you know, decided to walk outside their trenches. Sometimes they got shot, sometimes they didn't, and the ones that did not, you know, ended up making some good friendship with the enemy. and seeing them as actual human beings and not, you know, something that they were shooting at, you know, the entire time. Sometimes the, you know, piece, you know, lasted at least like, you know, a month maybe, if you're lucky. But, you know, there's one alternative history that I always enjoy, I tell you. And it's by, I think it's Steve Harv. They do some, you know, interesting stuff, I tell you. But they did an alternate history thing, you know, a few years back. And I always enjoy stopping back at it. And that is the Christmas Miracle. What if the war did end by Christmas? And, you know, it's a nice story, I tell you. Wait, I think it was this that was actually here. It's very hard to make sure it, you know, stays in the right path with a mouse. You know what, I might actually just make it go all the way along the top. Yeah, it's not too bad, I tell you. It's not too bad at all. Now I need to figure out how the mouth is going to move, I tell you, for this thing. Also, I realized that we've forgotten details, I tell you. Like the, you know, pockets. One, a two, a three. Oh, they face inwards. I wonder if I did it inward. Yeah, I did. I was just very confused there. I was like thinking, did I make it on the right, you know, way last time? And yes, I did. Luckily, I told. Luckily. You know, there was a good chance that it would not be, I tell you. Good chance it would not be. Alright. Alright, and now we go look at this. Compare it to the original. Alright, we start with the spire. We'll add in more detail of it, you know, in a sec. There we go. You know what, I don't actually know what you call this, I tell you. It's been so long, I tell you, that I've totally forgotten what you call it. It's something, but it's on the tip of my tongue, I tell you, on what it is. You know what it does remind me of, though? they weights from back in the day. You know the scales, the old ones. I mean old ones. I'm not talking about newer ones. I'm talking about older ones. Those were crazy times, too. Crazy time. Yeah, that seems about right. Yeah, that actually does not look too bad. The idea is that if you splash, enough colors on it in the right spots, you kind of get like, the farther away, ooh, a bit too far away. You kind of get the further away, kind of it fills in the gaps. It's how they do sometimes restorations, because sometimes they go like this, very close together, so that you can only see it once you're super up close to it, but from further away your eyes fill it in. It's quite a cool thing on how they do restorations of paintings. Alright, what is next? Oh, we've done everything down here, we just need to do the scar. The scar, I tell you. I think it's more of an orange. Yeah, that's exactly it. There we go. How many lines does that have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe it's too big. Yeah, I'm not too sure about the scan right there. Don't know how well it's got to come out though. How did I do the previous one? It was just literally a line. I'll just do another line, I tell you. There we go. Not too bad. Does not have to be exactly to the source material. Alright. I'm trying to recreate that specific bit over there. We're adding some age to Oaki, They've seen some mileage over here. Nah, I'm just joking with you. There we go. Not too bad. I think that's a good spot there. to copy that. New and remaster. Alright. That'll be where we save this, so I'll save this to now. Have to change the date, 24. That's 25. That's a bit too early. 12. 18. Oops. I accidentally put it in with the other stuff. So from further away it actually looks quite nice. Maybe I should do remasters, I tell you. My art skill has kinda improved since last time, hasn't it? Hopefully the hair does not look like a wig next time. But this is going to be the end of part 2 to now. So, hopefully you enjoy this. Have a nice day, safe, hope it's simple, use sources, think of the vitamins, very important. And bye-bye, see you next time over the CCs, bye-bye.